I need to tell all of you. I just need to tell you all about how my July has gone. Because this past month of my life, ever since July 1st rolled around, this has been, maybe on record, one of the worst months of my entire life. Like, everything from start to finish was just bad. Like, it was all just bad. But anyway, before I get into that, before I get into how shitty things have gone, let me tell you one good thing that's happened recently. Because recently my pain has not ended, but recently my pain is starting to end. Because as of right now, hang on, I'm gonna tell you after I kill this guy. This is the first video that I'm playing on my new PC. I am on a new I'm on an entirely new setup. I'm on a whole new setup. I got a new PC, a new keyboard, and let me tell you, everything is so much better. If you notice, I'm a little rusty. It's because I'm on a new setup. Just that this keyboard is new. I'm still getting used to it. So just bear with my badness for a little bit. I'll get used to it eventually. But anyway, yeah, I'm on a new PC. Let me show you this frame rate real quick. Look at that up there. I got 1,000. I'm getting 1,000 frames. I'm getting 1,000 frames. It sometimes goes up to 2,000, dude. That is, do you know how good that is? Do you know how good 1,000 frames is? Dude, on my old PC, I was barely getting like 200 at a time. Dude, sometimes it would dip into like the 50s or something. It was bad. It was bad, man. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, okay. So my terrible month began as literally like the moment July 1st hit. Because the very first thing that happened on July 1st was my best friend went to the hospital. Yeah, Dano went to the hospital, and that's not like a big thing that happened to me, but you know, like it was just like that had to be like a prelude to like everything that was about to happen to me. And like he dude, right after he went to the hospital, I should have taken that as a warning that like things were about to go wrong for everybody. He went to the hospital on his birthday, by the way. Can you believe that? That's like the worst birthday I've ever heard of. Anyway, not long after that, a couple days, like maybe not even like a day or two later, I was driving, and I got a little note. My car suddenly started like slowing down, and I got a notification on the dash. And this notification said, I kid you not, this notification said, engine not available. What the fuck do you mean, engine not available? Of all the things I wouldn't want to see, of all the messages I wouldn't want to see while I was driving, that's the one I want to see the least. I'm sorry, did the engine run away? Is it not there anymore? What do you mean it's not available? Like, you can't just say that. Like, you can't just say, hey, by the way, the engine's not available. Good luck, man. I was like, what the, what am I supposed to do? But anyway, in the wake of this information of my engine not being available, I take my car in. I take it to the local like mechanic shop that's in this area. And I say, hey, this is the message I got. Help. Help. I don't know what to do. Oh, and by the way, before me and my mom drove over there, the car wasn't starting. Like, the car was not starting. We had to fight that car to start. It would not start. Dude, it was going so wrong. But anyway, I take it over there and I say, hey, it said engine not available. Can you like check and make sure it's there or something? I don't know what to do at this point. So the guy he runs like a little diagnostic on it, and he says, what I'm getting is that it looks like a transmission issue. So, and like we don't do that over here. So you got to take it to a transmission place and get it figured out over there. So I'm like, okay, cool. He writes down an address, phone number, sends me to a transmission place. I drive over there and I leave my car with them and I tell them everything that guy told me. And they're like, okay, yeah, we'll take a look at it. We'll call you tomorrow. I want to just remember that they said, we'll call you tomorrow with an update. 1 week later, these motherfuckers kept my car for a whole week. They kept it for a week. They said they would call me the next day, and they kept that car for a whole week. They kept my car for a whole week, and when they called me, do you want to know what these guys said to me? What they said was wrong with my car? Do you want to know what they said was wrong with my car? They said there was nothing wrong with it. They said nothing was wrong with it. They took my car, said, "Hey, yeah, we'll get back to you in a little bit." They kept my car for a week, and then they call me and say, "Nah, we're just fucking with you. There's nothing wrong with it." Dude, I was crashing out. You have no idea how bad it was. Oh my god. And just to sprinkle a little cherry on top of that, you know, shit cake, I got COVID during that. So I got COVID during that time. So I was sitting there with a lung disease, with the modern day bubonic plague, and it just like fucking dying in my bed. By the way, side note, I keep getting COVID. Originally that's what this video is gonna be about, but then all this other shit happened. Originally I was gonna make this video about COVID. I keep getting this shit. I've had it 5 times by now. Like that's almost impressive. Is that a world record? That's gotta be a world record at this point. Like, I keep getting that shit. Anyway, I get my car back. And I get cured of COVID, and I'm like, okay, that was a pretty rough, like, 2 weeks. I'm like, that was a pretty rough and stupid 2 weeks, but it's fine. It's fine, alright? Everything's fine. Everything's looking up, because tomorrow I am going over to my friend Dano, to my friend Dano's house, and I'm going to be meeting with a couple of my friends, and you know what? Even better, he's ready to give me his old PC, so I can finally get rid of the piece of junk that I have as my current PC, and I can actually, like, enjoy myself playing video games again without the lag. So I'm like, hell yeah. So I go over to the house. I'm excited, you know. And Dano's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you the PC. It's gonna be great." And he gave me the PC, and I take it back. I wait a day, and I hook it up to all my monitors. I get everything all situated. I turn the PC on. Everything looks perfectly fine. And then the monitors don't display anything. The monitors display nothing. Okay, that sounds like an interesting problem. I didn't really know how to Google that problem, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I didn't really know how to Google that, like, because the monitors were on, like, they would light up, but they wouldn't display anything. But whatever, you know what, I'll just figure it out. I'll start doing stuff. I tried a bunch of different fixes, like I reslotted the RAM. I did all this stuff to try and fix it, and nothing was working. I consulted Reddit. None of their, like, magic keybinds were working. Eventually, I get told by Dano that the only thing that might work at this point is to just install Windows through a USB drive. And I was like, okay, you're probably right. Just reinstalling Windows would probably work. And he says, alright, yeah, cool. He tells me, I have a flash drive. I have a USB drive with Windows 11 on it. You can drive over and come get it. And I'll give it to you, and you can use that to fix your computer. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'll start driving over right now. So I start doing that. I get in my car, and I start driving towards Dano's house to get that USB drive that I need to make my computer work. And as I'm driving over to get this USB drive that I need to make my new PC work, so I can actually, like, you know, do stuff. Oh my god. As I'm driving, I'm in the middle of driving. Do you want to know what notification pops up on my dash? Engine not available! Do you know the perfect storm of bullshit that has to happen for that to happen? I am having 2 problems, and I'm driving to go fix one of the problems, and then another problem re-arises that stops me from fixing the first problem. Dude, what kind of bullshit just happened? What god is staring at me like, you wanna know what'd be funny? What divine being is rage baiting me? So I realize I'm not gonna be able to make it to Dano's because he lives like a good, it's a good like 30-minute drive, and my car's not gonna be able to make that. So I just gotta drive back to my house and just sit in agony about the fact that I can't do anything about my issues right now. I can't fix my PC, and now I have to go get my car fixed, but it's already past 5 p.m. The place that can fix it is closed. I was crashing out. You have no idea, dude. I was actually crashing out. I was sending voice memos to my friends, just ranting about everything. Like, dude, I don't know what I did what kind of karma this is, because everything went wrong all at once. Everything went wrong all at once, and I wasn't sure what to do because I needed a Windows 11 USB drive in order to fix my PC. But I didn't have one. Dano has it, and I can't even go get it from Dano because my car doesn't work. But anyway, the next day, I took my car to the place to get it fixed, and they were very helpful over there. They're like, yeah, we can handle it. We can fix this shit. And I was like, thank God. I was like, thank God. I just need something good to happen to me today. Like, I just need something good to happen to me today. And as I got back home, and as I was talking about, now I just wish I could fix my PC. I just need a Windows 11 drive. And my friend, my wonderful genius ass friend goes, you know, you can make one on your own, right? I'm like, what? You can just make one? He's like, yeah. You can make one. Like, you can just download Windows 11 from, like, your laptop or something onto the USB. You can just make one. And I was like, oh my God, how did I not know this before? I'm like, oh my God, how did I know that before? You can just make one. He's like, yeah, just get, like, a USB with, like, at least, like, 10 gigabytes of storage on it, and you can just make one. I'm like, I love you. I was like, I love you. Can I marry you? But anyway, I was getting excited. I was like, oh my God, I might actually be able to fix this. So I got the USB drive. And I started downloading Windows 11 onto it. It took a while. It took like 30 minutes, which I feel like almost took too long. And then I plugged the USB drive into my PC, and it boots to life. And I started praising Jesus, dude. Oh my God, because that was the moment that everything started going well for me. All right, dude. That day was great. That day was absolutely amazing. I was so happy. Because not only am I going to get my car actually fixed, hopefully, I'm going to have a PC again. I'm going to have a functioning PC. Dude, I was happier than I just lost. I started up the PC and I got everything situated. I got everything working and everything was perfect. And I was so happy, and now I'm recording this video. My car is still at the dealership. It's been a few days. I only recently got all my issues sorted out. Like, that only happened like a day or two ago. But anyway, my car is still getting fixed, and hopefully I'll get an update about it pretty soon. Hopefully I'll be able to actually drive it. Hopefully the engine's not just crapped out and I don't have to pay like $50,000 to get it replaced. But the good part is, things are looking up in my life, alright? I had a terrible month from start to now, and now everything is just good. Everything is fine. Everything's actually going well, and I could not be more happy that things are going well. What do you guys think of the new keyboard sound? I don't know how loud the keyboard clacks are, but I mean, I can't imagine they're very loud. Like, it's a much quieter keyboard from what I know. Maybe it's louder. Maybe it's actually louder. I wouldn't know. I haven't, like, heard it on microphone yet. Dude, I was getting my ass beat in some of these duels. I am not, like, used to this keyboard yet. I'm not used to it yet. I'm still trying to get used to it, you know? I'll get there, though. Like, I'll get there. Just, if the feel is different. I think the key sizes are a little different, too, so I'm like a guy who hasn't touched video games in a really long time, finally coming back to them. But once I get the hang of this, I will be unstoppable, because I have a PC which actually runs. I have a PC which actually runs now, and I can actually, dude, it's so smooth. The frames, dude, the frames. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about how things have gone in my life. Why I didn't upload for 3 weeks. You know, everything was just going wrong, okay? But anyway, hope you enjoy. I don't know how to remove this crosshair, by the way. I don't know if that has been there and I just wasn't noticing until now. If someone in the comments can tell me how to remove the crosshair when I go into F5, please tell me. I'm on Optifine, by the way. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. I just wanted to have a little video talking about my experience in this past month, but yeah, now everything's fine now. Everything's hopefully fine now, and hopefully I'll be able to upload more often now, because I have this sick ass PC, and I'll actually, like, enjoy filming now. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. Bye bye.